The green flag is out in the air right now. We've got the 18 car of James Morris. He is leading this field to green. He's got no competition at the moment. He's got the 8 car of Mobley behind him, and they go single file. We've got Dylan Winters on the outside. He bests the 4 car coming off of turn 2. And on the inside now in 4th place, we've got Bryce Saucier battling it out with the 29. He makes that position stick, and he is now P4. Ooh, something happened to the 8 car here. Something bad. He's dropping like a rock. He's now P6. And he might be back in the game here. He's side by side with the O2 car going through 3 now. Looks like he might... Oh, no, he's battling out. He's back in the game here. P7 battling with Rob Collier going into turn 1 now.
Yeah, Bryce is making it real wide, taking away Mayhew Jr.'s inside line, playing very defensively now. Mayhew Jr. is going to use a little bit of bumper off of 4. That's going to allow Bryce to kind of skate away a little bit here, as now Mayhew Jr. is going to send it back in on the bottom and try and find another way around Bryce as he's sideways going out of 2. Yeah, Rob Collier, he's trying to find a way around. You can tell that the 29 and the 02
Oh, he goes around!
Mayhew Jr. into the back of Saucier. Meth Steven makes contact.
Oh, and the 8 car's
around.
That's a caution.
Out.
Now, the green flag is out in the air, and the 18 car leading the field to green. He's got the 14 car right on the outside of him. The 14 car is holding on very strong on the outside. He's getting real close to that rear quarter panel to the 18 car, and he holds strong on the outside. Still side by side going into turn 3 now. The 14 edges out, but the 18 has the preferred line. He takes over P1 as Dylan Winters now. He's battling on the inside. But oh, Rob Collier around. Big pile up.
Oh, the big one at North Wilkesboro.
Oh, a little bit of bump there by the 29. And just a pile up. Woo! Look at all those cars coming through.
5 laps to go. Does Dylan Winters have anything left to come at James Morris? He is all over his rear bumper. He's going to send it into 3. He's going to draw even closer to Morris. Can he get a great drive off? He does. This is getting exciting. We got 4 laps to go at the line this time.
The 14, you got to do something, my guy, to get around that 18 car. The 18 car slow and steady, hitting every mark that he can to try and keep this 18 machine in front of the 14. Coming off of turn 4 now for the white flag.
Here it is, the white flag, the final lap of the race. We got Morris, first Winters. Winters draws even closer into turn 1. Can he set something off of turn 2? He does. He's got a great run down the back. He's got one more chance at it. He sends it in on the bottom of turn 3. Morris shuts the door on him. And to take win number 1 of the night here in North Wilkesboro, it's James Morris.
James, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. We get to talk about some racing. We get to watch some racing and broadcast it straight to YouTube with iRacing's best drivers in the business. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Well, a great race you just displayed to us there, and a great battle that you had between you and the 14 car. Why don't you talk about the closing laps there and everything that happened and what you did to keep that 18 car up front?
Man, you know, first off, I got to give a shout out to Dylan and to everything he's been through, and enjoy racing him for battling for that win. And I know we're just more than racing nights. This is for his granddad, and this win was for him. Me and Dylan actually worked really hard together throughout the week, working on the set, working in this track. And I knew that we were pretty much equal. I mean, we were hitting lap time for lap times. I'd hit my fastest, he hit his, I hit mine, he hit his. You know, I did everything right. You know, just having that first place and be able to restart and control the restart, that was my best friend. That's exactly how I won this race, was the restart box. Being able to get going, time it, hit the box, make sure I'm in there where I'm legal, and just go.
Absolutely. So the restart box playing a huge factor for this win, possibly maybe seeing it in race 2. and we've going to be having an invert. So James going to be starting in the back here. It's going to be a great show for everybody to watch that 18 car work his way back up to the front. That's all I had for you, James. Jay, do you have anything for James?
Yeah, I just want to ask, who do you have to thank for this performance? You ran up front. We see you weekly just putting this thing up towards the front of the field. Who do you have to thank again for an awesome race here? I mean, you touched on Dylan, but is anybody else on outside that room?
Oh, just Dylan. I gotta thank my team as usual. We are a whole, we're a unit, and without each and every one of them, we could not make this team do what it does when we compete each week up front, running for top 5s, top 3s, contending for wins. It's a whole team effort, and to all our girlfriends and wives that put up with us late at night telling us to shut up because we're too loud, we couldn't do it without their support either. So, and we couldn't do this without you guys. I mean, come on, we got to give you guys props for the amazing content and broadcasting that y'all bring each and every week. I mean, I have so much fun going back just watching the races.
Well, thank you for that comment. We truly appreciate it. We enjoy it. But thank you again for that nice comment. And we'll see you in the next race, hopefully.
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Now, the green flag in the air, and the 4 car gets a great jump over the 54 car of Alex Light. Going into turn 1 now, no competition as we see the 54 and 93 go side by side, but the 93 comes out on top. We see the 54 and 23 side by side now, going in between 3 and 4, coming off of 4 now, and the 54 still on the outside.
Wow, is he still stuck up on the outside here going into turn 1? He drives it in real deep. He's going to do a crossover on Dabrowski. Take Light to the inside of Dabrowski, going for P3 now. They're still side by side through 3, coming off of 4. Light is going to clear him.
Some great battling happening here now as we see a crossover by the 23. He's on the inside of the 54 going through turn 1 and 2. Coming off of turn 2 now, going down the back straightaway. They're side by side going into turn 3. Still a great battle happening here for 3rd place, and it's not going to end anytime soon. They're still neck and neck going into turn 1.
As now you see Mayhew Jr. mixing it up now. He's to the inside of Matt Steven. He's trying to get into this battle. He says, I want to join the fun, boys, as he clears Matt Steven barely off that corner. Wow, what a move by Mayhew Jr. as he's closing up on the back bumper of Dabrowski now, trying to take that P4 spot.
He shuts the door on the 98, which makes room for the 8 car. He goes on the inside. And going into turn 1 now, we got a caution way in the back. It's like turn 3. Coming up in front of the 09 a little bit. Just grabbing a little bit of help there. And the 54 car kind of getting the door shut on him as he's trying to look on the inside, but he goes on the outside. The 54 car now got a quarter panel on him, but the 4 car dives it real deep into turn 3. And here comes the 54 all over the rear bumper of the 4 car going into turn 1. He's trying to make this pass on the outside, and Bryce keeps blocking him, and he gets turned into turn 1 in the 54. We all save it. They're all straight. Insane.
Here comes Mobley on the inside of Alexander Light. Alexander Light's going to hang it up on the outside, get a great run off the corner. Mobley can't do anything with it. He's going to do it again, send it into turn 3, Riley Mobley does, as he is still trying to find a way around Alexander Light in that quick number 54.
That 54 is just on rails when you stick him on the outside. Nobody can compare. He's beating people on the inside line. It's crazy how fast this car is. On the outside, nobody can challenge him at the moment, as we still see the 8 car diving it into the corner, not being able to make anything happen. Going into turn 1 now, we'll see him dive it in there again, still not being able to make anything happen, as the 54 still retains the lead off of turn 2.
Wow, this is some amazing racing. This is so awesome to see the best iRacers in the business put it on the line, as the 8 car might have cleared the 54. He doesn't. Alexander Light is still on the outside, hanging it out. He's giving him a door. Oh, Mobley clears him off of the corner. Now we move Mobley to the lead as Javon Thompson's now looking to the inside Alexander Light for second. Wow, this is incredible. It's now Winters is going to clear Matt Steven. Matt Steven looking for the crossover. He can't make it happen. Move Dylan Winters up to P4, but here comes Rob Collier. He's on the bottom of Matt Steven. He's trying to make it happen. Matt Steven kind of closed the door on him a little bit. He takes it to the outside. Here comes Showtime on the bottom.
And here comes the 14 trying to make this pass on the 93, and it looks like he's going to complete it, possibly. No, the 93 holding strong on the outside, has the run going down the back straightaway now. But into turn 3, the 14 shoves it real deep in there. He's going to complete the pass on the 93. The 14 now in third place. Right side, coming off of turn 2, they're still neck and neck going down the back straightaway.
Wow, door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel action here. Coming through turns 3 and 4. Rob's going to clear him. No, he doesn't. He gets turned. Dylan Winters into the inside wall. We got a caution.
Unbelievable. Start box now. Green flag out in the air with the 54 all over his rear bumper. But the 8 car getting a great restart as we now see the 18 making a fantastic pass on the 98. And coming off of turn 2, now the 8 car leads this race.
Coming down the back for the final time. Does anything left in that 54 car? It doesn't look like it. Coming off of turn 4, Riley Mobley will take race number 2 here in the National Tour at North Wilkesboro.
Hey, Riley, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
Hey, Riley, what a fantastic run you had tonight, and especially that battle you had with the 54 car. Insane driving that you displayed. They're going side by side with the 54 car for umpteenth amount of laps. But tell us a little bit about that battle you had with the 54, and then maybe, give us a little bit of perspective of what was going through your head on those final restarts.
Well, the battle with the 54 was interesting because he would gain on exit, but I would gain on entry because I could drive it in deeper. But I knew I just had to take away his exit, so I moved up a little bit to kind of keep him from squaring off that exit, and that gave me the edge I needed to pass him.
Yeah, we definitely saw a little bit of maybe a lane change coming from that 8 car to try and maximize a little bit of speed in the middle of that corner. Actually, Jay and I talked about that a little bit midstream there, but nonetheless, a great move that you made on that 54 car to be able to complete that pass. But go ahead and give us a little bit of perspective on what was going through your head on those final restarts, especially with the battle that you had with the 54.
Don't give him the chance. That was the only thing I could potentially think about. Just do not give him a chance to get to the inside. If he got to my inside, I was done. So I just had to focus up getting really good restarts. I was lucky to have 2 really good ones that helped secure the race. So that's all you really needed there.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually, James Morris told us how important those restarts were when he won that first race. So again, another driver telling us how important those restarts are. That's all for me. I'm gonna hand it off to Jay here. Jay, you got any questions for Riley?
I don't have any questions. I mean, I guess who do you have to thank for your performance, and then congratulations on your P1 tonight.
I got to thank Patrick Dobransky, the 23 car. He loaned me a setup with 10 minutes left in practice. I dialed it in and got it set up for the race. Thank my buddy Dakota, who's sitting next to me, cheered me on the entire race, even through race 1, which was, I don't even want to talk about race 1. But yeah, shout out to you guys as always. I'm sure the broadcast was as good as it always has been. Keep me coming back.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We appreciate those kind words. We truly appreciate you coming out, giving us that amazing content for us to talk about. And you know what, Riley? We surely hope to see you in the next one. Congratulations again. Your winner tonight, Riley Mobley.
Thank you.